It's drawing the isometric of this third angle orthographic projection over here. I've got a top view and a front view of it, and they've given us a point A down over here. It is on the right hand bottom corner. Therefore, they are wanting to see a right view and a front view in the drawing. Okay, they've given us a top view showing a semicircle over here with a radius of 26. What I'm going to do here is I know that the radius of 26 is going to stay the same whether it's a three-dimensional or a two-dimensional drawing. So my pair of compasses set at 26. I'm going to mark off over there a radius of 26. I'm going to just draw a little line coming up over there. I know that they've given us a height right up to the top over there. Okay, that height over there, I'm going to get that off this thing over here. It is 12 plus 13. Okay, so let's just measure off, first of all, 13. Measure off 13. I'm going to need that measurement. And then 12 over there. 13 and then 12. 13, let's just do that properly. 13 and then 12. Slightly less than the 13. There we go. All right. At that point over there, I'm going to take a line coming back, and it is a center line. Draw that center line in straight away and make it as long as you like. It really doesn't matter. Long dash, short dash, 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 long dash. Extend it out, it doesn't really matter. That is obviously the end of the circle, okay? I need to go back with a radius of 26. So I've still got my pair of compasses. They're still set at that 26. You can see that. And I'm going to come to that center line and mark off that center. There's my center over there. And I can draw a center line going across here. Long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash. And I've already got myself about 4 marks just for drawing center lines. Right. That radius from the center is not going to change whether it's a 2-dimensional or a 3-dimensional drawing. So I come in over here. You can see I've marked off that radius over there on the center line, that radius on the center line, that radius on the center line, and that radius on the center line. Once I've got those in place, I can then come along here and I can draw in that isometric square that will help me to draw the isometric circles that I need. Take it from where it intersects that center line, where the radius and the center line intersect. Radius and the center line intersect over there. And the radius and the center line intersect over there. You've got that isometric square that you need. And once I've got that, I can then say, well, I need to draw in not the full circle because it's telling me over here that it is sectioned over there. So I'm only needing that back part of the circle in my drawing. Right, how do I find that little curve over there that's going to go between that center and that center? I need to find the center for a very small little radius. How would I do that? I take a line going across from that corner over there to that corner over there. It should go directly through the center. I then take a line going from this obtuse angle over here to the center of this line over there. And I find that I've got a center that I can place my pair of compasses in, and I can then draw in this little arc going from there through to there. Draw that in, nice and dark, and there's my little arc. Right, I need to draw another little arc, which is exactly, it says 12 millimeters down. You see that little distance over there? It's 12 millimeters down. I need another little arc, which is 12 millimeters down. How do I do that? Well, that's fairly easy. I'm going to just draw a little line coming straight down from that center that I just used in order to draw that arc. And I'm going to measure off 12 millimeters on that. You can see that I've got 12 millimeters over there. Come in over to that center, mark off that new little center, the same radius that I had for this arc over here. I pop it in over there, and I'm going to draw in a little arc coming around over here. That arc is not a full arc all the way around. It is going to go up to where there's a tangent to this top circle over here, and I can drop a line coming down. There's that small little arc, that little arc over there, and then it says that I get cut all the way across to that point over there. So I can draw in a nice dark line coming across there. It's going to drop a construction line down. draw a line coming across over there, and I can draw in this little line over here, and that little piece over there is going to be hatched. Take your set square, and you can start doing some hatching. Normally that's done with a 45-degree set square. So we come in over here with normally a 0.3 pencil, and we draw some hatching lines going across that little point over there. Continuing. All right, continuing with this, I've got that center and that center. Just make a little cross on it. They give you marks for that sort of stuff. I can now draw in this line coming across over here as a dark line over that center line that I've got. It then says that I go up another 12 millimeters. So I come over here and I'm going to draw a construction line coming up. Construction coming up over there. Measure off, it says that it's 12 millimeters again. So I can take that measurement over there, knock it in. That's 12 millimeters over there. And I can draw a line coming up over there. That is going to come across to the center, and you can drop a center line coming down over here as well. You get marks for that. You may as well put it in the center line over here for the circle. Long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash. You get the marks for that. You may as well extend your center line coming along here. Long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash, short dash, long dash coming out over there. And I can now draw a line coming across over here for that part. It then goes back a certain amount over there, and they are telling you that that is, let's have a look. It says that it's 15. That distance over there and there is the same. You see that distance over there is 15. That distance over there is 15. So I can now come over here and I can draw a line going back from this thing, 15 millimeters. Measure that out, 15 millimeters over there. And I can draw a line coming across over there. It then tells you that that is a 60-degree angle. Now, if it's a 60-degree angle, it is a non-isometric line. What do we need to do? We need to draw a auxiliary view. Okay, so I've got a line which is over there at 60 degrees. I'm going to draw a little line over here, and I'm going to measure off that 12 millimeters going up, 12 millimeters going straight up over here. Measure off 12 millimeters over there. And I can then draw in that story over there. Right, what is that distance over there? That is very important for my drawing. I can take that measurement off there, which I didn't have previously. I can come in over here, measure that off over there, drop a line coming down over here, and I can now draw in that little line going from there to there. Okay, once I've got that, it then carries on across over here to this little point over here. And I think what I need to do is to find out what that distance is. It says 10 millimeters over there. So from that point over there is back 10 millimeters. Right. Drop a little construction line down over there. And I'm going to be measuring 10 millimeters back from that. So measure 10 millimeters back from that. There it is. 10 millimeters back from there. And I can draw a construction line going over there. That little distance over there is 10 millimeters, so it's 5 millimeters in from there. I'm going to go and measure off 5 millimeters. 5 millimeters from there, make a little mark and draw in a line going from there to there. I can draw in this little line going over here, and I can drop a line coming down over here, right to that point over there. Right, once I've got that, I'm going to draw in that little piece over there. That little distance over there is 6 millimeters, they say. So I need to draw in a line going that way. Yes, come in. All right, so we've got to this point in the drawing. I'm going to measure back from that point, 6 millimeters. Okay, so there's my 6 millimeter mark, and I can draw a line coming back to that point. That 6 millimeters is that little line over there. I then go back over here, and I draw a little construction line in over there. And I'm going to measure back whatever that distance is. It says that it's 10 millimeters. Measure back 10 millimeters there. Bring it in over here. Mark that off. And draw in that little line going back the 10 millimeters. Okay. Darker there. Right. Okay. Once I've got that, I'm going to draw another construction line coming out over here. And I'm going to measure off whatever that distance is. And that is 14 millimeters, it says. So we measure back 14 millimeters as fast as we can. Measuring back 14 millimeters along that line and draw in that line coming in over there. And a line then coming across to a construction line, which I'm going to draw out from here on that center line. And I can then draw in that little part over there. Right. Obviously, I would, if this was continuing, it would carry on out there, and I'd have that whole thing over there. But since it's not, I can then draw a little line coming straight down over there, showing that I've got that hole in there, and I can then carry on doing this thing. Right. This over here is a dark line that's going to come down to that point. It continues down over there. And that distance that it continues down is 13 millimeters. I should already have that over here. If I draw a line coming across from that point across to there, and I can then draw a line coming straight down from that point down to there, giving me that 13 millimeter gap there. Right. It then goes across 15 millimeters. We've already got that. Remember that that over there was 15 millimeters, so I can drop that down over there. And I can draw a line coming across over here and a line coming up over here. Okay, and from there I would then continue with this hatching story that I started earlier. All right, so just continue with the hatching that I had there. Let's just do that up to there, and that little bit of hatching there. Continuing going across over here. Hatch all of this. Over there and over there. That entire section is hatched. Right, let's continue going across. I've got this little piece over here, which I need to find this center mark over here. How do I do that? Well, it tells me that I've got a 70 millimeter length over there. So from that end over there, coming across to there is 70 millimeters, and that's easy enough to do. I can measure off 70 mils. Coming in over here, I'm going to take it from that point over there to that point over there. There's my 70 mils. And what I can do then is I'm going to draw a line coming down. Let's just do this in green. Okay, construction line coming down over there. Okay, and a line coming across from that point over there. And if I draw a line going vertical over here, I will have that midpoint of that 70, sorry, that's meant to be there, and there. Not a line going up, line going at 60 degrees going over there, and that will give me the center of the 70 millimeter line over here. If you look at that, from there to there is the same as from there to there. And that is what we're looking for. That is the end of my sectional view, so I can draw a little line in at that point, okay? And I can draw in that little line over there, that little line over there. And from that point, I need to start drawing this line coming across over here. All right, so I've got a construction line that I'm going to draw out over here. and a construction line that I'm going to draw out over there. And I can then measure off whatever that distance is, which I have already because of the construction line little square that I drew at the top over here. So that construction line, that orange construction line square over there, I can continue that across, and that will be where I need to draw the rest of this thing. So I can draw a little line there, a little line coming down there, and I can draw in this story over here, that story over there, and I can then finish it off by doing that little piece there, that little piece there. I've got a line that's going to come down over here, just going to draw a construction line coming out of that corner. And I'm going to have a line that's going to come across from that corner to there, a line that's going up to that corner over there, and a line that's going to come across over here. I've got a little line that's going to come down over here. Okay. And I think that that's sort of in line with that other thing, except I think it needs to come down. It's 1 millimeter more, so you'd probably be able to see it coming down a little bit more. I would need to have a line, construction line there, a construction line going down over here, and a line coming across over here to get the bottom of that line, which I can then draw in. Okay, it was 6 millimeters, not 5 millimeters. If it was 5 millimeters, that's 5 millimeters. That's meant to be 6 millimeters, which means that I can see that little piece of line over there. Right, once I've got that story, I need to continue over here. This then carries on. Remember that distance over there, from there to there, is going to be the same on this side over here. So I can then take that distance from there to there, and bring it over here, mark that off over there, and I can then continue with a line which is going to come up over here. And that, remember that little story over there? That over there is going to be drawn in over here because of that little 60 degree over there. Right. I need to measure up that 12 millimeters. Okay, remember that distance over there, that little 12 millimeter story over there. I need to measure that off. 12 millimeters. Come over here to where I just measured that off. There's the top. And from there, I can go back 15 millimeters along that line. Remember the 15 millimeters over there. Take that. Measure that off over there. There's my 15 millimeters. And I can draw in a line from there, from the 15 millimeter mark over there, going across over there. It then needs to come back that little distance over there. Let's just have a look at that. I've got that line dropping down over there. I'm going to draw a construction line coming across over here at the bottom. And I'm going to measure off that little distance over there at the bottom, which I got off my little auxiliary view over there. Measure that off over there, and I can now draw in the non-isometric line over there. Right, once I've got that going, I can drop a line down. Okay, that line comes straight down over here. And I need to measure off the same distance. That distance and that distance are the same. I've got that measurement over here. I'm going to take that, place that over there, measure that off over there, and I can then draw in the line that comes all the way down over there. Right, I come forward to 15 millimeters. I've got my 15 millimeter gap over there, 15 millimeter there, 15 millimeter there. Measure that off, place that in over there, and come forward the 15 millimeters. There we go. I then go up over here, take a construction line coming up there, take a line coming from this corner over here across to there, and I need to drop a line going down over there and a line going from there going across there. Right, once I've got that in place, well, I can take a line coming across over here. Let's just draw a nice construction line coming across over there. That gives the top of that coming across to the top of this story over here, which means that I can draw in a whole bunch of lines from that corner going across to there. I can draw in a line coming all the way across from there to there, a line going all the way, well, not a line, I'm just going to draw a construction line coming across there because we've got that surface over there which we still need to draw at the top. So I've got that point over there, and I can draw in this line over there. I have got a line that is going to come across over here, just a construction line, and I can drop a construction line down to that point over there, and I can draw from there a line which is going to come all the way across to here. It would be hidden detail over there, linking up with hidden detail at the bottom there. But I need to draw it back over here to a point which is going to link in with this corner over here. So it's going to take a line from that corner over there across to there, and a line which is going to be going from there to there. I can then, if I've drawn accurately, you should find that that angle over there, let's just get these two set squares up together so you can see this idea. That angle over there, if I've drawn accurately, should link up perfectly with this angle over here because they are parallel lines. Right, once I've got that in place, continuing over here to get, I need to draw this little part over here. Now, some people are going to go, that is a hexagon. Be very, very careful of just assuming that it is a hexagon. You'll see that they've given you a measurement over there, and they've given you this measurement over here, which is actually giving you a triangular shape, not a hexagon. Be very, very careful. That measurement over there is not necessarily the same as it would be if it was a pure hexagon. Right. Okay, what do I need? Well, I have got a little construction line coming out over there, a construction line coming out over there, and I've got a distance of 26, it says over there, so I'm going to measure off 26 mils from there to there. Mark that off nicely. Draw a construction line coming across over there. Right. I need to measure off 15 millimeters from the center of that on either side to get that mark and that mark. So how do I do that? I'm going to draw a little line coming out over there, a line coming up over here, and I'm going to draw a line going at 30 degrees coming across over there, marking off the center, and I can then measure off the 15 on either side of that center. 15 millimeters on either side of the center, mark there, and mark there. Okay, so I've got my mark there, and my mark there, which I can now link up with a nice line coming across there, and a nice line coming across there. Note, I didn't need to draw an auxiliary view in order to get that. If it was a hexagon, I would have had to have drawn an auxiliary view in order to get those 2 points. Right, it comes down. It says that it comes down over here, 12 millimeters. So I'm just going to measure off 12 millimeters coming down. Let's draw a construction line over there. Measure off the 12 millimeters. 12 millimeters coming down to that point over there. Okay, and it then has a gap of another 12 millimeters. Measure off your 12 millimeters again. 12 millimeters coming down to that point over there. Okay, and then it goes down 13 millimeters. Right, so we measure off 13 millimeters coming down from there. Measuring off 13 millimeters coming down from there. There's my marks. Okay, and all of those are cut at this weird angle over here. So I'm going to take my ruler off. I'm going to take the 2 set squares, and I'm going to do this, lining that line up over there, slide it. Just make sure that you keep the bottom ruler secure. Let me just show that a little bit more clearly. I've got this ruler over here at the bottom. I slide and I draw a line. I slide and I draw a line. I slide and I draw a line. There you go. I've got the pieces in place, and I can now draw in a line going from there and from there. And obviously I have a line which is going to go across over there to finish it off. I have a line which is going to go across over there. And I need to do some sectioning on this drawing, which will continue over here. Sectioning over here, there. And I'm just going to swing the set square around and just draw that that's hatching going across on that surface where I have sectioned my object. There we go. So you've got sectioning over there and sectioning for that little piece in over there. I still need to draw in this little story over here, which is a mirror image of that story over there, which means that I've got the measurements more or less in place. I can take lines coming across from there, and from there, and from there, okay? And I need some measurements. Whew. That measurement from there to there. I've got that measurement in over there. Let's swing that around so that I've got the same measurement on that side. Okay. And I can then draw in a line which is going to go from there to there. And I obviously need to extend it out over here. And from the center, I can swing that measurement around over here. So I can draw in that piece. I've got this measurement going back over there, which is going to be the same measurement over there. I'm just going to draw a construction line coming across over here. And I can then draw in a line which is going to go over here, and a line that is going to go over there. And then I need to draw in a line which is going to go from there to there. And I need to swing that measurement from the center around. Whoops, this pair of divisors is getting a bit loose there. There, swing that around, mark that off, and I've got that measurement over there. I've got to go in with this measurement over there, from there to there, mark that off, draw a construction line. I can draw in a line which goes from there to there, a line that's going to go from there to there, and a line that's going to go over there. I now need to drop these lines down, little construction line coming down, and we know that this measurement over here is 12 millimeters down, so I measure off 12 millimeters, knock that in over there. I can then draw in a line going up over there, and to draw in a construction line coming from that corner over there, that corner over there, and that corner over there. And let's have a look. I've got a line that's going to go from there to there, a line that's going to go from there to there, a line that's going to go up, a line that's going to go across, a line that's going to go up over here, a line that is going to come down over here, okay, and a line that is going to finish off over there. And there we go, we've got our drawing complete.